Hello everybody, it's Parrish. As I establish this new series on my channel, I just want to leave a few disclaimers right off the bat. I don't mean to bring any new hate onto this old project. I just want to let everybody know this is the most influential piece of work that I read in my childhood. Not Harry Potter, not Lord of the Rings. It was this piece of fiction. I first logged into Wattpad December 2013 as a really young teenager, and I knew that I liked the crappiest, trashiest, and most tasteless werewolf fiction. More specifically, I loved trolling the Wattpad swamp in search for gems. Something that any viewer should know about me is this. I love things that are objectively very, very bad. This will be a running motif on my channel. They capture my mind and attention more than any other form of media for the most part, and there are parts of these novice tier stories that are so unforgettable. Better than the best scenes of any movie that you love. I don't want this to be mean-spirited or bashing on the author, as this work of fiction left undoubtedly the most life-changing impression on my young mind. Consider this not a 19-year-old tirading against an author who, though 2 or 3 years older than me, wrote this at the age of 15. Please consider it a tribute to the gleam in my eye and the absolute fiery vitriol that the story lit in my gut when I was just 13 years old. In 2017, the author has already acknowledged that the story needs a complete revamp and is embarrassed by the first few chapters. Please feel free to pause and read this screenshot. I think that they've been inactive for a few years, but I'm not entirely sure. Please don't go to Wattpad and bully or harass this person. I just wanted to share something that was important to me when I was a young kid in shaping how I feel about critique and storytelling in general. I'm going to pop up a fair use disclaimer because I am both being transformative to this work, but I'm also using it for the purpose of commentary and critique. Good. Finally, I introduce you to Specially Mixed by Chandre 1352. Something that's crazy is that people seemed genuinely to receive this well when they read it in 2013, which may be a product of Wattpad culture supporting poorly written works because they're all, for the most part, growing creators themselves. To me, this went dumb viral. As of the time I'm recording this, it has 2.4 million reads and 51.3 thousand votes. For those of you unfamiliar with Wattpad's system, it's essentially a like per published chapter. There is no positive to negative ratio like on YouTube, and from the engagement that I see, so many people openly praise this author in the past. Now, the first comment I see is absolutely hilarious, but it proves that somehow this book is still swimming around in the algorithm of Wattpad. I think that all of the important preamble is out of the way. Now, let's get right into the prologue. Hey guys, I was bored and didn't want to go on with my other story that I already have on Wattpad to Think You Never Knew Yourself. Please read it! So I'm going to write a werewolf and vampire story. This would be my first book of something like this, so please tell me if you like it and if I should continue. Any suggestions toward the story will be welcomed. I also suck with spelling and grammar, but I shall try my best. Try you will. Enjoy! Comment! Vote! Prologue. My name is Bristina Carter. I'm 16 years old and soon to be 17 in 2 weeks' time. I have dark brown hair and light blonde natural highlights that is pinned straight and falls down toward my waist. I'm kind of tall for my gender, touching the clouds at 5,9 foot. I have curves at all the right places, with naturally tanned skin, full pink/red lips, and a small nose. My eyes are a different story though, semicolon. I have nice big eyes with the weird ability to change color to what I'm wearing or how I'm feeling. Most people find my eyes abnormal, and because of their unease, they tend to stay away. My parents are a bit uncaring towards me, semicolon. They have never acknowledged me in the 16 years of my existence. The few times we ever spoke to each other were about a moving plan towards another city or continent. My family tends to move around a lot because of my father's career. It does affect my social life immensely, though, making it particularly difficult to have friends, knowing that I probably won't ever see them again when we move somewhere else in a few months. So I take the easy way out. To put it simply, I stay away from friendly faces. At this point in my boring life, we live in a big house in Egypt. When we moved in, I chose the top floor, which has a bedroom, living room, study, and my own bathroom, while my parents, rather, took the second floor, with all the empty guest rooms. My room had all the necessaries: a bed, a messy desk, mirror table, and a closet. Because of my lack of friends, I had to do something to keep me busy all on my own. I chose to bury myself into my schoolwork by staying ahead of class, with a few months. Just to keep me busy. It really does help to have a photographic memory, though. When I got bored of all my schoolwork, I decided to learn music, and everything about it. After many years of studying it, I can proudly tell you that I can probably play any instrument known to man. Even the spoons! In my spare time, I sing or read as many books as I can, sometimes playing a game or two. I have a whole collection of games, DVDs and CDs, and even a few arcade games here and there. Welcome to my unsocial and boring lifestyle, but can you please explain, how my world turned upside down in less than a week? Bristina, POV. I groaned out loudly. Who dares to wake me this early in the morning? It's that stupid alarm clock again. I opened one eye reluctantly and slammed the alarm with the palm of my hand a few times, trying desperately to shut off the noise. I groaned again, not feeling the Monday vibe. Not that I actually ever felt it before, though. I sighed into the pillow and decided to just suck it up and start with the morning routine. I stood up and walked to the bathroom to take a shower. I stupidly stepped into the shower without waiting for the water to warm up. I gasped in shock when the ice-cold water touched my skin. I quickly washed my hair with my favorite vanilla-scented shampoo and conditioner and scrubbed my body clean with vanilla-scented body wash. I really do love vanilla. After I dosed my body with soap, I rinsed and climbed out of the shower into the now steamy bathroom. I covered my body with a neon blue towel and brushed my teeth. When my mouth burned with the mint mouthwash, I spat it out and walked towards my closet to get dressed for school. I decided to wear a dark gray skinny jean with Converse and a black spaghetti shirt with a blue off the shoulder that cut short at my belly button. I decided to wear a silver necklace with a heart-shaped diamond hanging from it, as big as a stone. I matched it with a silver bracelet I bought for my 15th birthday. I went to my mirror table and sat down. Looking at myself, I realized my eyes were silver, and there were hints of blue mixed in today. I hated makeup. I like to be as natural as I can be, and I can't be natural if I caked my face with makeup. I decide on a light coat of black mascara with strawberry-flavored lip gloss. I untangled my hair and left it loose. I went towards my desk, packed all my homework and assignments for today, and left my room, remembering to lock the door. I hate it when someone goes in there. It's private. I went to the kitchen and opened the fridge. I decided on taking an apple. After eating my apple, I threw the rest away and grabbed my car keys while walking toward the garage. After entering, I unlocked my black Porsche and climbed in while looking at the time. School started in half an hour. I would arrive in 20 minutes. I know what you are thinking, and no, my parents didn't buy me the car. I bought it for my 16th birthday. Believe it or not, every year on my birthday, a load of money just appears in my bank account. I know it's not my parents because they wouldn't do it, but I gave up guessing who it was at the age of 12. Instead, I thanked the heavens for a kind and mysterious soul. On my way towards the school, I listened to the radio. I must admit, most of these songs aren't half bad. I arrived at school with 10 minutes to spare, and like usual, my car attracted many stares. I sighed and parked my car in my usual spot just outside the entrance. Once I climbed out of the car, I heard the usual gasps. I don't understand why they do it every time I climb out of the car. Do they think it's funny? I turned around and saw that all the guys were looking at my body inappropriately, while the girls just stared daggers. I'm honestly a bit irritated at the girls. What have I ever done towards them to deserve such treatment? I put on my dazzling fake smile, appearing unconcerned about their nasty treatment towards me. While walking toward the entrance, I noticed Bristina standing point blank in the middle of my way. She was the most popular girl in the school, and for some unknown reason, I have always been on top of her hit list. She has wavy brown hair and stunning green eyes, pale skin, luscious lips, and an unnaturally skinny body. The poor thing probably starves herself while watching me scarf down my food at lunch. I have never gained weight because of my eating habits, so why would I starve myself? She was staring at me with pure hate and disgust, but I'm sure I saw a hint of jealousy flash across her eyes for a second. I gave her one of my $1,000,000 smiles that made all of the boys sigh with delight, and I'm sure I saw someone drool out of the corner of my eye. She was simmering with anger, but I stood up tall and held my head high. She started to walk towards me slowly like a predator hunting its prey. I walked closer and she probably thought I would kneel or something. Totally normal that kids do. But I smirked and sidestepped her easily while walking through the open door. I heard gasps and that only made me smirk again. I turned around and saw that she just stood there, shocked to the core. I laughed silently and shook my head. She has always played big girl against me, although it has never worked before, but I admire her will to try over and over again. I quickly stopped by my locker and took the books I needed for the first few classes. Slamming the locker door closed, I started to speed walk towards homeroom. The moment I entered the classroom, I heard the bell ring. I was just in time. I quickly scrambled towards my seat in the middle of the classroom, and not even 5 minutes later, the second bell rung. I watched people stream into the classroom. The boys started to wrestle over the seats around me, while the girls scrambled to the side of the class, far away from me while glaring daggers. I held a poker face, even though the boys amused me greatly. A few minutes later, the teacher walked into the room. I immediately went into my zone, where I only concentrate on schoolwork and classes. The day flew away, and before I realized what happened, it was the last period. While working on my math homework, I heard the teacher speaking to me. I looked up and saw the teacher standing there. He gave me a sad smile while handing me a letter. He turned around abruptly and marched back toward his table at the front of the class. Curiously, I looked at the letter and opened it carefully. Bristina, we heard the sad news. Apparently you're moving away in 3 days' time. We would like to thank you for being a part of our school. You were the best student we ever had, and you made our school proud. We would certainly miss you and would like to give you a report earlier because of this inconvenience. You have all A's, by the way. We are proud to have had you in our school, and we wish you luck for the future. Keep up the good work. You may come fetch your report at the end of the day and hand in your schedule and locker keys the day you leave. Principal Chandri. I shrugged. Looks like I'm leaving again. I wonder where to this time. AN! I hope you guys liked it. Vote, comment. PS, please tell me what you thought because I'm not sure if I'm going to continue. Thanks for reading. Chandre. Hello all, it's me again. There's a link down below to the rest of the story on Wattpad if you'd like to read ahead of my series. I hope you enjoyed the art that I added to this to make it a little bit more fun. I'm planning on making this a pretty long project. Let me know if you think you'll follow the series and leave a comment telling me your thoughts. Please like and subscribe if you want to support my channel. I might make a Patreon eventually if there's enough interest, but, you know, right now I'm laying pretty low. Be prepared for another video soon. Hasta luego!